shortly before 4 o'clock this morning, our crews arrived at a reported structure fire here in the 700 block of Scott Street. It's the vacant and condemned Eagle Point Apartments. Crews arrived on scene and we had 5 units of a 16-unit building fully involved in fire. Crews started making an initial attack. They weren't able to make entry into the structure because of the heavy fire load and flames. We're able to make a knockdown on it and eventually able to try to make entry into the structure, and at that time that's where they did find a victim in one of the lower level units of this apartment complex.
Okay, so about what time did they get into the apartment?
It was probably after 7 o'clock this morning. There was a heavy load. They were able to search the adjacent building, the adjacent units in that building, just make sure we didn't have any victims. We were not able to make it into the involved units, and it was until probably 7 o'clock this morning.
So what happened after you guys found the victim?
We were able to secure the scene and contacted our assistance with the police department. They responded, the detectives, our fire investigator was already on the scene. The units all had electricity and the utilities were disconnected, so that automatically required us to call our inspector because there was no utilities to the structure and we did have a fire. So he was already on scene, and then of course we secured the scene and waited for the police department to show up.
So about how long have these places been vacant?
This unit has been vacant for, I want to say, since the first of the year. They have been condemned, they've been boarded up. Of course, people are still trying to make entry into them, and that's apparently what has happened here.
So do you know if this place is common among homeless people, or?
We've had reports of some homeless people being in the area. Our officers have been in here removing them from the location. These are not secure places. They were condemned for a reason. They're unsanitary. They're a health risk and health problem. So we want people to stay out of these apartments.
So can you tell me anything about the body that was found? Do you know if it's an adult or?
They have not released that information. We don't know the extent of the victim, gender, any of that information yet.
Let's see it.